This is Jamel with Recherche Labs in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time a stunning English chocolate lab girl we have for adoption that I just started calling her Snickers. I kind of went with the chocolate theme. The mom's Reeces, the dad is Rolo, and I just think it's an adorable name. She doesn't know that name. I just started calling her that. She is Miss Pink, the only girl from Reeces and Rolo's litter. She was born September 18th, so she's been showing off her personality for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and we like to wait till at least this age to be able to show us their natural and their normal personality. Now, personalities can change with environment, with training, and with maturity, but we have trained over 1,000 puppies over the last 20 years, so we're pretty good at identifying where they lean. And so her personality score, Recherche score is what we call it, is 767. 7 being that she is dependent. She is loving, she's sweet. When I got to her first time I met her, I started getting her face, her tail was wagging. She loved to be with people. She's not super dependent where she's miserable, she's by herself, but she's definitely more dependent than independent. She is very balanced with her energy level. She is a classic English lab. English labs have about 1/3 to 1/2 the energy level of American labs. So she's very mature. She's a little bit more outgoing than calm, but she is not even close to an American lab. And English, even as an English lab, she's pretty mature and chill. And then confidence-wise, she's a 7 out of 10. She's showing a lot of confidence, especially for her age. And so we believe she's gonna be a really well-trained dog. Size-wise, her mom and dad are about the same size. 57 pounds is the mom, 60 pounds is the dad. So we're thinking she's gonna be 50 to 60 pounds. She has a beautiful chocolate lab coat, beautiful brown eyes. She's absolutely stunning. The English labs are a little bit shorter, stockier, blockier, and again, just an incredible personality. Now, what I like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute. We can't show off Snickers in training because she hasn't really started it, so we're gonna show off some of our other puppies, and this is our first chocolate lab litter, so the videos you're gonna see obviously are not her, but you can see what these puppies look like and act like graduating each of the training programs. If you go to our Puppy Training Institute page, there you'll see a video of puppies that have graduated Puppy Academy Canine College Master Program, so you can see what these puppies look like and act like at the different training level. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we can easily show you on camera. Some of them are a little bit harder. The one area that's very visible to show off is outside training, and a big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, they love the tug, they love the cut in front of you. So we train them to walk on our left side. We train them to do something that's called an auto sit. That's when we stop walking, they automatically sit without having to be told. What that does is that builds respect, that builds confidence. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. We teach all of our trainers to teach our puppies to sit, down, stay, come, place, and kennel. One thing that makes us unique is all of our trainers are certified dog trainers, and they train the puppies with 3 different ways. We use hand signals, words, and the lead. Some of the areas that are very visible is sit. We put our hand up, they sit down. We point to the ground, they lay down. We say stay with the stop sign, they will stay for seconds. When they get older, for minutes. The place command is also a command that we use where they jump up on the Cronacot. What that does is that helps transfer the most difficult parts of obedience training, stay and come. You definitely will want to buy a Cronacot because it will help them. The other area that we work on is crate training. That's where they go into a crate on their own volition. We open up the crate, we say kennel, they walk in the crate, and they stay in the crate until we release them. The next area that we actually spend more time on than all the areas combined is house training. House training is about 2/3 of their total training. This is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. Puppies at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom for about an hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do around 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, to eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old puppy can typically sleep around 4 hours without having been let out. A 6-month-old puppy can do 6 to 10 hours. So the older they are, the better they're gonna be house trained. We also know that while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. The last area of training that's the most difficult to show but equally important is socialization training. That's a couple areas. First, we're working on them to be socialized around different people. We want the puppies to bond quickly with their new family, so they're trained with multiple people. We have over 50 full-time trainers and staff members that handle the puppies constantly, so they're not used to only one person and in one environment. We also desensitize them as best as possible. We play a TV and we get them desensitized to vacuum cleaners, to hair dryers. We even take them on field trips so they're not getting car sick and they're used to being around different people in different places. It's very important, and it's probably the most difficult thing to show on camera. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, Snickers. Again, this is Miss Pink of Reeces and Rolo's litter. Thank you for the privilege of your time, and God bless.